Perspective, anatomy, composition, value, design, all the default fundamentals you have heard so many times. All of them equally valuable. But there's one we teach here at Artwod that you are probably not using, and you really should. Hey art leads, welcome to the Artwod channel, the program where we train our creative muscles on a daily basis. For today's video, I want to emphasize a key drawing technique that will guarantee better drawings and overall a better understanding of form. You see, at Artwod, we call it contour manipulation. You've probably heard me talk of this already on Proco, and if you're a member of the Artwod program, in many of our classrooms. Yet today, I want to go a little deeper and discuss where you could start using this technique first to boost your drawing confidence. So, contour manipulation can happen on any form and in any fashion. And it's often used in modeling and sculpting as well, albeit under a different name. What I want you to focus on today is two types of contour manipulation: pinching and inflating. This means that when we take the contour of a simple form, the only manipulation we are going to apply is pinching, inflating, or both. Now, to get you started with this technique, we advise you to collect a handful of simple objects or reference images and analyze three things. 1. What is the most simple form or forms this object can be constructed from? 2. Where is the contour being manipulated? And 3, how is the contour being manipulated? Answering these three questions will allow you to better study your object and come up with a better way to understand it and ultimately draw it from imagination. If we take the example of an armored chest plate, something you've seen me cover in the form wrapping video, we can start applying this technique. So 1. What is the most simple form this object can be constructed from? Well, in this case, we can say a cylinder would best encompass this object. 2. Where is the contour being manipulated? Again, from what I see, most manipulation occurs on the horizontal contours at the lower half of this cylinder. And 3, most importantly, how is the contour being manipulated? Here we ask the question, where is the contour itself getting pinched or inflated? In this case, the contour is getting both inflated to increase the size of the cylinder around the waist and is getting pinched at the front to give it that sharper edge. Knowing this, we are now able to draw the chest plate more accurately as we see it, and even more importantly, we now also understand its volume in space and can therefore redraw it from any angle. Assume, of course, our perspective skills and form understanding are good, so make sure you complete our beginner course to gain those skills. When we look at this potion bottle that we have in the other example, drawn and painted from imagination, we can still apply the same technique. Again, 1. What is the most simple form this object can be constructed from? In this case, we can say 2 cylinders and a sphere would best encompass this potion bottle. 2. Where is the contour being manipulated? Again, from where I see it, the bottleneck is being manipulated in the middle, and the sphere of the bottle itself is being manipulated at the top. Then 3. How is the contour being manipulated? Here again, we ask the question, where is the contour getting pinched or inflated? In the case of the bottleneck, we can say the contour stays the same. It only just gets smaller near the middle. So we could say it's getting pinched in, but it's just decreasing inside to form that curved cylinder. Now for the sphere, however, we can clearly see a pinch around the top of the contour. So when drawing the resulting form that these contours create, we can better represent the bottle as we see it. Then by adding detail, we create the final potion bottle. So keep in mind, it is by properly analyzing objects that we are able to make more informed decisions when drawing from imagination. This skill is not only useful for beginner techniques like what we are teaching you here today, it's also incredibly important to become a better concept designer. Throughout the years, the role of a concept artist has gone from someone who can draw really well to someone now who can come up with creative solutions to visual problems. Seeing as game developers need to put in more effort to stand out these days, so does a concept artist need to be able to think more laterally and put more effort in his or her designs. By applying early analytical skills like these ones, you are better preparing yourself for a career in this field. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this short clip. And remember, if you'd like to know more about this technique we discussed today and other contour manipulation techniques like this, be sure to visit our online school at artwod.com and start learning more efficiently to boost your creative career. Take care, everyone.